Hi everyone. I want to share a health manifestation story that completely reminded me. Circumstances truly do not matter. The past few weeks had been tough. I was spiraling and losing faith. But today, what happened gave me a huge boost of energy. I hope this inspires you to ignore the 3D world and trust the unseen. My mom suffers from venous insufficiency and varicose veins, a serious condition. Years ago, she even had a blood clot. Naturally, this is a sensitive and scary topic. Yesterday, she came home from work complaining about severe leg pain. My first thought, calm. I told myself, no, it is not a vein problem. It is definitely not a clot. It's probably just a muscle or a bad step. It will go away. The next day, I didn't obsess, even though the thought crossed my mind. I wonder how her leg is. Then my dad called. She could barely walk, and they were heading to the ER. I'll admit, I felt a flicker of worry, but I immediately stopped and said, nope, it's nothing serious. 10 minutes later, my dad called again. The first doctor said the situation looked bad. There might be severe venous insufficiency, even a clot. They were preparing for urgent care. And here's the moment I realized the power of assumption. I refused to accept that reality. In my mind, my mom had nothing serious. When I got to the ER, she was scared, almost in tears. I stayed calm. I even told her out loud, I'm sure it's not a clot. 2 hours later, after tests and blood work, everything was fine. No clot. No serious issue. Likely just a muscle strain. Everything could have gone wrong. But my inner state, my assumption of the best outcome, completely shifted reality. This is the power Neville Goddard taught us. Circumstances are not the cause. They are the reflection. Your inner state, your imagination, your assumption, is what creates reality. If you're spiraling or worried, take this story as a sign. Even when the 3D screams the opposite, persist in the assumption of the best. Trust the unseen. Let your imagination lead. Circumstances do not matter. Persist in your assumption, and miracles unfold.